Hello, everyone, and thanks for watching. For those of you who don't know me, my name is William Wang, and I'm honored to have been selected as a captain of the Public Forum Squad for the upcoming season. First off, I'd like to say welcome, and thank you for tuning to this special Speech and Debate Awards and Convocation. We look forward to celebrating our team's success and honoring the seniors during this special presentation tonight. As we begin the program this evening, we would like to introduce Ms. Hoyle to say a few words.
Thank you, William. Hello, Bronx Science Speech and Debate. I'm Principal Hoyle, and I'm here to tell you just how proud I am of you. What a fantastic year you've had. I was really amazed early on how quickly you all adapted to the remote setting. You kept competing, you kept learning and growing. You really continued to push yourselves. You competed even more than ever. And when I would see pictures from speech and debate, it was clear to me that you all were laughing and having a good time in the process, that you were really together through the pandemic, even through the screens. And in seeing that, you brought me so much joy. And what a fantastic outcome. Congratulations on being the #1 speech and debate team in the country. Wow. I look forward to seeing what else you all accomplish. And again, heartfelt congratulations. And now to Sophia Augustin.
My name is Sophia Augustin, and I'm honored to be one of the upcoming captains of Lincoln Douglas Debate. Team, we've had an amazing year. We increased our NSCA ranking from being 58th to 1st in the country, qualified 39 students to the TOC, 19 students to Catholic Nationals, and 97 students to the New York State Tournament. For the second consecutive year, Bronx Science competed in all events offered at the TOC. With our team of over 300 speakers and debaters, we would not have been able to get anywhere without the support of a number of you. To our parents, you sacrifice so much for us every day and support us in this intensive activity. Over the years, you have waited for late buses over countless nights in the glow of 59th Street Sephora. You helped us get to the far reaches of the city, the state, and the country. And this year, with virtual tournaments, you graciously gave up living rooms for us to use for hours on end. You're always willing to listen to us talk about our cases and hear our speeches. And for that, we thank you. And to those behind the scenes, a very special thank you. You are truly the unsung heroes of our program. You process all the paperwork, collect all our money, send all our checks to tournaments, organize our permission slips and trip forms, and so much more. You are the team behind the team. And Ms. Golden, Ms. Hughes, and Ms. Rosa, please know that we thank you so very much for all you do for our team. And a really, really special thank you to Ms. Tracy for all that you do for the debate team this year and every year. Thank you from all of us. And to every single team captain, novice director, and coach, thank you for all your hard work. Your incredible dedication to making the team excel has brought out the best in all our speakers and debaters. Thank you for believing in us and helping us be a formidable team. To Ms. Cooper and Ms. Kufos, thank you for offering your wisdom and support to all of us. And thank you for always being willing to be an advocate for our best interests and the interests of the team. Your contributions to this team are immeasurable, but we want to make sure that you know that you are appreciated for everything you have done for our team and the school. Thank you for being the backbone of Bronx Science. A special word to Mr. Hoot. Thank you for investing hours working to make doing what we love possible. Being there for us through thick and thin, believing in us, and back when we had in-person tournaments, helping us get through every intolerable airport delay. You have truly gone above and beyond. We are all grateful for the dad jokes, the endless support, and the rallying team chants on our virtual buses, or virtual spaceships, if you will. Thank you very much, and we look forward to continuing working with you for years to come. Now I would like to welcome back to the screen incoming PF Captain William Wang.
Thank you very much, Sophia, and I'd like to once again echo our sincerest thank you to the administration, parents, and everyone who makes this team run so smoothly. While the Bronx Science Speech and Debate team has been symbolic of competitive success for the last 50 years, those of us who have had the privilege of being a part of this meaningful activity know that it is so much more than that. Mr. Huth often tells us, ever since our very first interest meeting, we are not a team. We're not a club, we are a team. During the speech and debate convocation my freshman year, then Congressional captain affectionately amended, We're not a club, we're not a team, we're a family. Speech and debate has fostered our confidence, ability to express ourselves, and our steadfast commitment to respectful discourse as a principled method to catalyze change. But perhaps most importantly, it has been the cornerstone of our high school experience and has given us a support system of people who have helped us grow as individuals. From prepping over late night breakfast at the Princeton Hotel lobby, hoarding soft beanbag chairs at Lakeland, and comparing our favorite quesadilla spot near Harvard, these indelible memories with the most generous people in time have forged truly unbreakable bonds. To the freshmen, sophomores, and my fellow juniors, we're so excited to see what next year brings. Whether we remain virtual or finally return to in-person tournaments, we will make the best of it and be there for each other. To the seniors, we all thank you for being our greatest mentors and closest friends. The two hardest things in life are saying hello for the first time and goodbye for the last time. Seniors, you all have made saying hello easy, but waving goodbye hard. I wish we could have had the traditional convocation ceremony to have had the chance to say thank you and farewell to one another in person. Throughout the 4 years, you all have worked so hard, and a virtual season was perhaps not the one you hoped for. But in times like these, know you each have left a legacy, and our family tree would not be complete without you. We're going to honor the incredible foundation you have created for us and continue growing this family nourished by your presence for years to come. While I'm so excited to see what the future of the team brings, today we're here to celebrate the end of a season and to recognize the outstanding speakers and debaters in each event. Now, please welcome Lauren Cho, incoming captain of speech, to the screen.
Thanks, Will. In today's challenging times, this team fills me with hope. Despite this year's season being completely virtual, we still banded together and made it a truly special year. Our ability to cheer each other on, maintain our friendships, and make new ones transcends our physical separation. And this convocation is yet another testament to the strength of our speech and debate family. More than anything else, this team gives us the ability not just to speak, but to listen. We advocate from different perspectives, play different roles, and represent or research opinions which we might personally disagree with. In a world bereft of bipartisan spirit, people often don't listen to each other anymore. But through this team, we've learned to listen to one another, form connections between our ideas, and establish common ground. Rarely do I leave around thinking about a topic the same way. There is no better activity for us to engage in. As a generation that will inherit the challenges of our parents, we must be empathetic, open-minded, confident, and humble. Speech and debate hones these skills every single tournament and at every single practice. Whether we are dissecting policy proposals at Regis High School or perfecting our characterization before a speech round at Harvard, our events continuously provide us with opportunities to meet new friends and grow as people, thinkers, and citizens of the world. But being leaders, advocates, and listeners isn't always easy. Being judged by people isn't easy. Waking up early on a Saturday morning, lethargic from a late night of prepping, jet lag, or team dinners isn't easy. We lug our half-asleep minds out of bed and into the halls of an unfamiliar school or university, running back and forth to rounds, eating sometime in between. But we wouldn't have it any other way. Our team has a unique drive. We draw inspiration from each other's successes, console our friends when they are down, pick up where we left off, and try again. You can see this optimism and positivity at work on the team bus sing-alongs from Sacred Heart to States, or the cafeterias of Isidore Newman or Interleague, where we hog computer outlets and fill up tables with our infectious team spirit. We own every space we enter, either through our competitive success or our commitment to each other's successes. And that's what makes this team so incredibly special. Another special part of our team is our amazing group of leaders. Whether they're leading practices or behind the scenes late at night finishing rosters, our leaders always strive to impart positive change for their squads. Our captains and novice directors are invaluable. Their determination to competitive excellence and their demonstration of team values inspires everyone around them. They don't work for recognition, but rather what keeps them going through long nights at Big Bronx or early mornings reviewing prep at tournaments is a knowledge that their impact will be felt. The extra time they put in helps someone find their confidence or helps a confused judge find their room. Their selflessness is a true investment in the team's present and future, so I'd love to thank them for everything. But none of this would be possible without the support of our team administration. Ms. Kufos and Ms. Cooper, we know that we don't always make everything easy for you, but we deeply value your dedication to the activity which we love so much. And Mr. Huth, you are so much more than a team director. You are our fearless leader, our mentor, and our support system. Whether you're eating pancakes with us or working tirelessly to make this team a reality, you always have the biggest, most infectious smile. From your ability to console and celebrate with us, or your endless knowledge of obscure facts about New Orleans cuisine or Barclay Forum's history, you are truly the lifeblood of the team. Thank you so much for believing in us. Since there are so many people to thank for our team's success this year, we are super excited to recognize special students that have distinguished themselves through their competitive success, dedication, and service to the team. We are now going to begin our awards portion of Convocation for Speech, Extemporaneous Speaking, and Congress to recognize our most valuable novices and varsity members. The MVP awards are given to students that demonstrate outstanding speaking and debating ability and service to each squad. First up, presenting awards for speech are representatives of upcoming speech leadership, myself, Lauren Cho, and one of this past year's speech novice directors, Adam Osman-Krinsky.
Thanks, Lauren. I'm Adam Osman-Krinsky, and I have the privilege of announcing the MVP for novice speech. Tonight, on behalf of speech leadership, we want to honor a novice that has dedicated their whole being to the team this year and has continually impressed us, not just for their competitive success, but also for how they interacted with novices in practice, especially in the Zoom setting. This person from the first competition and onwards showed us, members of the team for at least 3 years, what dedication really looked like. They pushed themselves to do 2 categories in their first year on the team, and they excelled at both. They were fearless in a competition arena that we as leadership were not entirely familiar with. And they even taught us stuff about competing and being truthful to the narrative that they wanted to share. I am confident that this person will have a long and successful speech career and fill the shoes of the senior classes leaving behind with zeal. So, without further ado, the MVP of this year's novice class is the one, the only, Tallulah Sarek. Congratulations, Tallulah. Next, to present the award for MVP for varsity speech is Lauren Cho.
This year's most valuable speaker for varsity speech is someone who the speech team would be incomplete without. She organizes and leads team practices, is always willing to help others, and will make you cry with her dramatic speeches. Whether she is cheering us on or calming our pre-round nerves, or you're lucky enough to go to Target with her at a tournament, you can always count on her as a hilarious, kind, and fun-loving spirit. In addition, this year she triple qualified to the Tournament of Champions in 3 different categories, championed the National State Championship and the Liberty Bell Classic, and reached the finals at several national tournaments. It's impossible to encapsulate all of the love and dedication she has put into this team over 4 years, but she has forever changed speech for the better. She is an incredible leader, speaker, and friend. I'm thrilled to award this year's Most Valuable Speaker Award to Noelle Varilli. Now I'd like to welcome the upcoming Extemporaneous Captain Ella Yellen, as well as current Novice Director Marina Shirky, to present the Extemporaneous Speaking Awards.
Thanks, Lauren. I'm Marina, and I'm one of the Novice Directors for Extemporaneous Speaking. This award goes to a dedicated and hardworking member of our team. This person has always shown up to practice with positive energy, and they're always participating. They always make practice more fun with their lively, funny stories that are honestly so chaotic they don't even feel real half the time. And during our novice extemp game days, the pictures they drew during Pictionary, which they were always winning, were unbelievably memorable. They've also been constantly working hard and improving during tournaments, and they have truly dedicated themselves to this team. Even though online practice has been strange and difficult for everyone, they've managed to look past the screens and make us feel like we're almost back at Bronx Science. We'd like to award the most valuable novice member of Extemporaneous Speaking to Nabil Abid. We can't wait to see him grow and improve next year, and we also can't wait to finally meet him for the first time. Congratulations, Nabil. And now to the incoming extemporaneous speaking captain, Ella Yellen, to announce the award for MVP of varsity extemporaneous speaking.
Thanks, Marina. Hi, everyone. My name is Ella, and I'm going to be the extemporaneous captain next year. This award goes to two amazing and dedicated members of the team. From crushing the competition at tournaments to always being there for the rest of the squad, these members have brought the team to new heights. While planning virtual practices and leading the team through the digital world of speech and debate has been a challenge, these members were able to still make Extemp this year fun and effective. They've not only been great role models during their years of leadership on their team, but their fun and energetic personalities always put a smile on our faces. Whether in person or online, these two members have made practices engaging and lively by always coming up with the most creative activities. From having the most swift host transitions on Zoom to giving informative and clear presentations on current events, these members went above and beyond the past 3 years. We'd like to award the honor of most valuable members of extemporaneous speaking to Kelly Liu and Juliet Daniel. We are incredibly thankful for their leadership and commitment to our squad and team. Congratulations, Kelly and Juliet. Now back to Lauren.
Thanks, Ella. Now I'd like to welcome the current and upcoming novice director, Thomas Bakos, to present the MVP awards for a congressional debate.
Thanks, Lauren. Lena, Sadie, and I had an incredible group of novices this year, and we're so proud of each one of them and excited to see what they'll do next year. There's one novice, though, who from the start caught our attention with her unique arguments and engaging delivery of her speeches. Like any good Congress debater does in their speech, she maintained our attention. At practice, she volunteered eagerly for every drill, listened thoughtfully to and applied the feedback she was given, and diligently prepared for tournaments so she had time to ask questions beforehand. Her most notable achievement was competing against novices and varsity from all across New York State and placing 10th in the final round at her first ever state championship, the only novice in recent memory to do so. But above all, this novice was a supportive, positive energy on the team. You could always find her encouraging her teammates in the Zoom chat during practice and her enthusiasm shining through stressful situations, like on last-minute prep calls before a tournament. Her dedication to being the best team member that she could be contributed not only to her own growth, but to the growth of those around her as debaters and as people. It's my honor to announce on behalf of Sadie, Lena, and I, the novice MVP, Romy Drubetskoy. In addition to announcing Romy Drubetskoy as the MVP for novice debate, I will also be announcing the MVP for varsity congressional debate. One of the best parts of Congress is being able to voice your arguments and concerns in the best way possible, legislation. And this member of our team has been one of the keystones of this process. He's, for the past 4 years, been a leader, a senator, a teacher, and most importantly, a friend. He's led practices and prep sessions for the past 2 years in earnest and has competed and aided in countless tournaments. He's succeeded in almost every part of Congress. Most notably, he's finaled at the Tournament of Champions, broken at the Barkley Forum, and finaled Yale for 2 years in a row. This person has taught me and every person on this team how to speak, how to flow, how to debate, and how to win, and has always supported their fellow teammates on all of their debate endeavors. Their continued dedication will forever be appreciated and remembered at Bronx Science. So it's my honor to announce on behalf of our entire congressional debate team, this year's varsity MVP, Arjun Mazumdar. Congratulations, and thank you so much for everything you've done for the Congress team over the past 4 years. And now I'd like to hand the spotlight back over to my fellow leader, Sophia Augustin.
Thanks, Thomas. That said, hello everyone, I'm Sophia, and I'm going to be one of the captains for LD debate next year. I am so thankful to celebrate the activity I have been a part of for the last 3 years, which would not have been possible without the administration. Mr. Huth, Ms. Cooper, and Ms. Kufos, thank you. You all make this team a reality. I can't wait to work with my fellow speech and debate leaders to achieve even greater things than the already amazing accomplishments from this year. I also want to give a special thank you to Emily Shang and Ilana Abrams for heading Women in Speech and Debate this year and helping make debate a more inclusive activity. Thank you to the many speakers and debaters in every squad for making this team a safe place for our queer members and members of color. Speech and Debate will always be a family, but your work has made it an especially caring and loving one. Over the past 3 years, Speech and Debate has become an increasingly large part of my life. From the late nights prepping out cases with teammates for a big tournament, to discussing philosophy over stale pizza at 7 in the morning on the floor of a hotel lobby, I have made countless memories as a member of this team that I wouldn't trade for the world. Debate means a lot to me, so much more than I could easily describe. Before I joined the team, I had the mentality that I not only could do everything on my own, but that I had to. So you can imagine my shock when all my team members reached out to me, extending a helping hand before I even asked for one. After 3 years on the team, I still get pleasantly surprised when people send me supportive messages, sharing an article they think might help me with a particular case, or offering their services to prep for an upcoming tournament. I'm excited to continue making everyone on the team feel as welcome as I did, because the team really is a family that has your back no matter what. Now we will present awards for debate, so please help me in welcoming current novice directors and next year's captains of Public Forum, William Wang and Ava Kawamura, to present the PF Awards.
Thanks, Sophia. I'm Will, and this year I had the honor of being a novice director for Public Forum. When Ava, Aaron, and I were planning our first practice, we were above all uncertain. Unsure if our novices will like us, will like each other, or will even enjoy an activity that became virtual. That uncertainty got quickly resolved when we realized what an exciting and zany group of people this year's novice PF consisted of. I'm not sure what the formula is when Mr. Who's assigned novices to different squads, but whatever the method is, luck was on our side this year. To our novices, thank you for making every Zoom entertaining and every tournament fulfilling. You'll have forged unbreakable bonds that will support you for the next 3 years and beyond. We cannot wait to see you all in person next year. That said, there were 2 teams that were truly integral in both advancing competitive success and fostering a caring environment. From your first round at Bronx to your last one at States, we have had the honor to watch you grow personally and competitively. By one metric, one of your very first cases was 1,141 words, and in Comic Sans. You know you couldn't read that fast. In April, thankfully, that number is now closer to 800 and in Times New Roman. So, congratulations to this year's MVP, the team of Samantha Zeno and Jessica Singh, and the team of Marina Gallo and Dasha Smirnova. And now to incoming PF captain, Ava Kawamura, to announce the award for MVP of Varsity PF Debate.
Thanks, Will, and hi everyone, I'm Ava. This year, Varsity Public Forum has decided to honor 2 incredibly important partnerships who have been dedicated members of our squad for 4 years. From qualifying to the Tournament of Champions multiple times to consistently reaching high-pressure out-rounds, all 4 of these debaters have upheld a competitive spirit that motivates the rest of our squad to strive for success. They've also spent 2 influential years on our leadership team, giving detailed and engaging lessons that have helped both novice and varsity debaters in their preparation for difficult tournaments. But most importantly, they've been integral in strengthening the friendship and bond that holds our squad together. In spite of the challenging and awkward nature of Zoom debate, they were able to find ways to make the experience just a little more bearable for everyone, whether it be through intense games of Scribble or routine check-in meetings after debate rounds. They've never failed to make others laugh with their lighthearted jokes, amusing anecdotes, and innovative, or should I say empathetic, practice rounds. I can only hope that we will be able to continue their legacy of achievement, guidance, and friendship. And so it is my honor to announce this year's Varsity Public Forum MVPs, Tenzin Dadak, Ainava Ganguly, Aaron Mann, and Kate Reynolds, or as we know them, DGMR. Congratulations and thank you for everything. Now back to Sophia.
Thanks, Ava. Next up, we have our Policy Debate Awards. Please welcome the current novice directors and incoming captains, Alex Yum and Isabella Vidal, to announce the Policy Awards.
Thanks, Sophia, and hello, everyone. I'm Alex, and I have the privilege of announcing the MVP for Novice Policy Debate. This year, we had the privilege of working with a group of talented freshmen, especially given that everything was online and a lot harder. Every single one of the novices that stuck through this tough activity has our acknowledgement and gratitude. With that being said, this year, our MVPs of Novice Policy Debate are Levi Miller and Nicholas Samowitz. Levi and Nicholas had a historically successful novice year. They went positive at almost every local tournament, made it to the gold finals of Mamaroneck, finals of Lexington, quarterfinals of Harvard, and quarterfinals of Lakeland. But more than their success, we appreciated all of the energy and effort they brought to every practice. They would always keep their cameras on during meetings, ask tons of questions, and overall want to improve. They were the ideal novices and made practices enjoyable for Izzy and I. They did a ton of work on their own, such as daily speaking drills, and it definitely paid off as they consistently won speaker awards. The policy debate learning curve is always super hard, but they have had one of the best novice seasons ever from policy debate at Bronx Science, and we're super excited to see how far they go in their careers. Congratulations, and now to upcoming policy captain Isabella Vidal to announce the MVPs for varsity policy debate.
Thanks, Alex, and congratulations to Levi and Nicholas. Hi, everyone. I'm Isabella, and I'm excited to announce the most outstanding varsity policy debaters. The first policy varsity MVP is Luca Musk, one of our captains from this past year. Luca has been crucial in pushing the team forward in our success as a whole. From organizing team meetings and prep to figuring out the best ways to contribute to our success, we would be completely lost without her. Not to mention her constant high energy and excitement about debate that keeps us going. She's always been there to listen and help us refine our strategies during meetings, spending over an hour listening to us report back about our rounds after every tournament, and countless more hours using those discussions to create new files and strategies for the team. I don't know anyone as hardworking as Luca, and her dedication hasn't gone unnoticed. The second policy varsity MVP is Akeef Chowdhury, our other captain, who is an MVP because of his role in helping others on the team. Akeef is great at helping debaters when they are feeling anxious before rounds or sad after rounds, and he is always quick to congratulate us on our successes and make sure that every team gets the recognition they deserve. Overall, he helps debate to be a more positive space and sets an example for the rest of us to follow on how to make debate a less toxic and more friendly, supportive place. We will miss you both when you graduate, but we will remember what you gave this team and each of us as debaters. Congratulations. Now back to Sophia.
Thanks, Izzy. Last, but certainly best, is the form of debate that is closest to my heart, Lincoln Douglas. Here to present awards for Lincoln Douglas is the current novice director and upcoming captain, Nicholas Kim, and current novice director, Yona Litwin.
Thanks, Sophia. My name is Yona, and I'm one of the novice directors for Lincoln Douglas debate this year, alongside my teammate, Nicholas Kim. I have the pleasure of announcing the most valuable novice for LD. We had the privilege of working with an amazing group of 9th and 10th graders this year. Whether it was sticking with us through philosophy lectures, or simply telling us how your day was, you made our Mondays and Wednesdays a genuine joy. Nick and I are proud of every one of you. This year, we have 2 members we'd like to especially highlight for the hard work, dedication, and energy they consistently brought to the team. The first is someone who persistently made her presence felt in many ways in and out of practice. This individual competed in a higher division for several tournaments and embraced the challenge, working hard to edit her cases and generate new arguments. Some of her accomplishments include breaking the semifinals at the Ridge debates, championing the Bronx Winter Local Redux, and finaling states in the junior varsity division. Throughout her competitively successful year, this person showed humility and a selfless attitude, always eager to share research about a new topic and participate in practice debates and drills. The second person is someone who brought energy and curiosity to every practice, from the first to the very last. In each practice, breakout room, and conversation, her warm presence was felt. From dutifully taking notes, showing an incredible understanding of deontology after only one day, her passion for learning and improving at the activity was always on display. It is my honor to present the 2021 Novice MVP Awards to Kate Henkin and Raquel Ondon. Congratulations, Kate and Raquel, you've earned it. And now, to incoming LD captain Nicholas Kim, announce the award for MVP of Varsity LD Debate.
Thanks, Yona. I'm Nicholas, and I'm excited to announce the MVPs for Varsity LD Debate. Over the past 3 years, I've had the honor of being teammates with an incredible group of varsity debaters, learning, prepping, and enjoying genuine camaraderie with them from season to season. However, the team would not be where it is today without the hard work, selflessness, and dedication brought by two special members. The first individual is someone whose dedication to the team and activities shown through every day, whether it be through their invaluable assistance to others in tournament war rooms, post-round encouragement, or great leadership shown in every drill session and practice. This individual competed at the highest level for a number of tournaments this year, earning accolades such as breaking the semifinals at the Princeton Invitational and eventually obtaining a full qualification for the Tournament of Champions. In spite of their competitive success, this individual remained humble and boundlessly positive, never failing to uplift the spirit of the war room after a series of dismal losses, and always remaining eager to share new insights about their favorite philosophy. The second individual is someone whose tremendous passion and energy always made each practice better than the last. She too experienced great competitive success, having accomplishments that include finaling the Newark Invitational, reaching octafinals with the Yale Invitational, and qualifying for the Tournament of Champions. From showing an incredible depth of knowledge about critical philosophy that improved every discussion and practice, to always being willing to offer help and support for all, her inner fortitude and passion for learning within the activity were constantly on display. It is my honor to present the 2021 Varsity LD MVP Awards to William Friedman and Dahlia Bakong. Congratulations. Now back to Sophia.
Thanks, Nick. Before we transition to Mr. Huth and our final awards of the evening, current policy captain and senior Luca Musk would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Sophia. Hi, everyone. I'm Luca, one of the current captains for Policy Debate. But obviously, I didn't start as a captain. Like everyone, I started as a freshman and a novice. I still remember entering the gymnasium during freshman orientation, seeing people in yellow, green, and gray t-shirts running around, beaming with excitement as they told people about the Bronx Science Debate team. Right then, I understood the positivity, camaraderie, and ambition of this team. And moments later, I wrote my email down on a sign-up sheet. This is a story many of you likely sympathize with. Especially as a shy freshman, the speech and debate team appears like an oasis in the large and stressful student life of Bronx Science. For an entire year, Wednesday was my favorite day of the week. From learning impact calculus to critical theory, it wasn't easy, but it was worth it, and my fellow novices and novice directors made it fun. I'll be honest, when I saw pen drills for the first time, I wasn't sure it was for me, but my novice directors pushed me to learn them, going from a novice who could barely spread to a senior who can't speak slowly for the life of her. That's what speech and debate is all about. It's a community of improvement. We all push each other to be our best selves. We work to make each other better debaters and better people. And even if we have a bad tournament, we all work to get ourselves back on our feet. This camaraderie is what makes Bronx Science's debate team so unique. We're a team, not a club, but we're also a family. We support each other and make tournament life more than just 30 hours of stressful competition. Whether it be board game nights mid-tournament, pool competitions in the hotel lobby, or delivery pizza taste tests, it's these moments that make the 5 a.m. flights and 6-hour bus rides worth it. It's those moments and the food. My best memories from tournaments aren't the great successes, but the great food after the great successes. It's the canes in the Atlanta airport after Emory. It's the Korean food we get after Glenbrooks. It's even the food court we stop at on the ride from every Northeast tournament. Those specific chicken McNuggets will always have a special place in my heart. And like a McNugget packed with preservatives, we're resilient. Speech and debate isn't easy, but we all work to shine competitively. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, we quickly hit our stride with online debate. We kept team spirit high with Zoom calls that kept us all connected. The tournaments weren't in person, we had more of them and seized the competitive opportunity. With the work all of you put in, we went from 19th in the country to finally reclaiming our well-deserved spot at #1. This couldn't have happened without the contributions of each and every one of you. To the novices who found camaraderie and success in an activity they've only done online, it only gets better. To the sophomores who had to adapt to both varsity and online debate, the effort we have seen from you all is unparalleled, and so will be your successes. To the juniors who use online debate to accelerate their competitive growth, I know you will make next year your best one. And to the seniors who work to cultivate a team ethic and competitive success when their last year of debate was online, none of this would have been possible without you, and no one will forget your contributions. The work ethic and ambition the entire team shows every year makes me certain we'll keep that #1 spot for a long time. Finally, I want to give a thank you to everyone who contributes behind the scenes. To the parent and student judges who make tournaments possible, thank you for volunteering your time, even if we message you at the last minute. To Miss Tracy, whose positivity makes every tournament incredible. We can't wait for the current novices to meet you in person. To Mr. Huth, whose brilliant energy, ambition, and smile makes me excited for early morning flights to tournaments, you make the team what it is. Never stop telling stories about Bitsy. Finally, to Miss Cooper and Miss Kufos, who make speech and debate possible and organized. Without you two, none of us would be here, and so we can't thank you enough. Thank you all. Now back to Sophia.
Thank you, Luca. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Huth for our final awards of the evening.
Thank you, Sophia. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for making time to view Convocation this evening. I want to start my remarks by thanking the many wonderful people that have supported our team this past year. First, to the parents viewing at home, your care, time, and support are appreciated as we could not run our team activities, Big Bronx, and trips without your time and effort. You have supported your children as they endeavored to compete and practice over Zoom in a most unusual year. Your support has been invaluable and a major source of inspiration for the entire team. Thank you for allowing us into your homes this year as we overcame the pandemic challenges to still compete, albeit virtually, across the country. Thank you, parents. Another special thank you must go out to Ms. Hoyle, Ms. Cooper, and Ms. Eleanor Kufis, who have supported me and all the logistics required to run the #1 speech and debate team in the country. In your exceedingly busy schedules, you have always made time for me and all the members of the team. And I am eternally grateful for all the help and support you have provided us. Thank you very much for everything you have done for this team. To both school staff and parent judges, your time is so appreciated because without you, we could legally not run our trips. I want to take a special moment to thank 3 parent chaperones in particular, Ms. Justine Barilli, Mr. Sinoj Stephen, and Mr. Jonathan Friedman. Collectively, these past 4 years, Ms. Barilli, Mr. Stephen, and Mr. Friedman have chaperoned and judged at over 75 trips. You have dedicated yourselves to learning how to judge, but more importantly, provided time to get to know our team members. We hope that you enjoyed coming with us around the country and judging virtually, because we have enjoyed every moment with you. We honor you and we thank all of the school and parent chaperones this year. To the coaches, thank you for giving your guidance, support, and expertise to our students in pursuit of excellence. Coaching is so much more than leading and organizing practices. It's more than prep outs and cutting cards. It's offering mentorship and friendship, support and leadership. Our coaches have done an outstanding job this year, and we thank all of the coaches for their time and dedication to the team. I would also like to say a special thank you to Miss Tracy Brown, who has to travel the country with me and the team these past 5 years. And in the virtual world this year, your presence on the virtual bus and at tournaments has been inspiring to all team members, coaches, parents, and myself. Your kindness and dedication to the students is amazing. And we want you to know that your presence on our team strengthens and guides us. And we are honored to have you as part of our team. I know I speak for all the students and parent chaperones that are lucky enough to know you, Tracy, when we say thank you for your kindness, spirit, and passion for the students. Tracy, we have a student that would like to say some words about you. So please welcome Senior and current Novice Director of Speech, Adam Osman-Krinsky.
Thank you, Mr. Huth, and thank you everyone for viewing tonight. Next, I want to honor someone that is very near and dear to every member of the speech and debate team. For many generations now of Bronx science speakers and debaters, this person has given countless pep talks, entertained our complaints at tournaments, and shared many meals with us. She has judged rounds in practically every event, always entertaining us with her view of the speech and debate world. But most of all, Every member of this team can count her as a friend. Unfortunately, the pandemic took from us the opportunities of seeing her as we entered the school building every morning and speaking to her as we passed through the hallways. But on the occasions where we saw her on Zoom calls, it was always worth it. We may have not had Valo bus to tournament rides together this year, but we definitely had them in spirit. Miss Tracy, thank you so much for your service to the Bronx Science Speech and Debate team. As a team, we value your presence here so much, and I think I can speak for everyone in extending these thanks. Now back to you, Mr. Huth.
Thank you, Adam, and thank you so much, Miss Tracy. When I became director of the team 5 years ago, the student and adult leadership developed a plan to get back to the #1 position on the NSDA ranking list. We had fallen outside the top 100. Now, it was an ambitious plan, but reasonable. We would work hard, compete across the country on the local, regional, and national level, and strive to maintain competitive excellence in practice, preparation, and competition. We would welcome novices to this wonderful speech and debate community and consistently promote an ethos of service before self, friendship, and support across all 4 years of team membership. Every student on this team, and especially the seniors, have played a pivotal role in building our team the right way. The very first thing I say to all of you at your novice interest meeting is that we are a team and not a club. This means that your participation on this team is more than something you will do casually. To prepare and perform at the level you all do requires relentless effort, even in the face of challenge or adversity. Little did we know that all of us would experience a life-changing event. The pandemic has upended all of our lives during the past 15 months, at school and at home. Competitions and practices we thought would be in person were suddenly virtual. Big Bronx was virtual. Practices were virtual. Learning this activity as a novice was virtual. Our lives were virtual. We could have gotten down. We could have given up and said it was too hard. The team spirit could have faded, but it didn't. All of you have strived to keep our team spirit alive, and we have done more than just succeed. We have accomplished as a team, what we have accomplished as a team is nothing short of amazing. Not only did you recapture the #1 ranking in the country, but you have competed in over 60 tournaments. You have practiced and prepared from August to June. Your dedication and effort to become the best is amazing. You all are first in friendship, first in team spirit, and first in the country. Students, you are truly what makes this activity fun. I look forward to many, many years leading this team and to see all of you grow in your speaking and debating ability, but more importantly, growing into articulate young adults that can bring a spirit of service and civic mindedness to the world. All of you have so much to offer, and I challenge you, all of you, to dream big, but work even harder to make a positive change in the world. Thank you to every student viewing tonight. I would also like to extend a special thank you to our student leadership, our novice directors, captains, and team manager. Every one of you has given countless hours in service to the team. You mentor novices, you critique practice rounds, you prepare meaningful weekly practices, and so much more. You may not know this to all the students viewing, but all the student leaders have to take debate leadership class during 8th period. All of our leadership students have to give up countless weekends to judge our novice members at different tournaments, and all of the student leaders went above and beyond to make our team special this year. To all the student leadership, I know I speak for the entire team when we say thank you so much for your hard work, time, and dedication to the team. Students, the list of your amazing accomplishments are vast, but to highlight some, We begin with the fact that we are one of the largest speech and debate teams in the country, with 222 varsity members and 103 novice members for a total of 325 team members. This year, we obtained over 700 NSDA degrees of merit. We qualified 97 members to the New York State Forensic League state tournament. We qualified 39 students to the Tournament of Champions, 19 students to the Catholic National Championship, and 13 students to the National Speech and Debate National Championship. For the second time in a row in our recent history, Bronx Science qualified members to all the main events at the TOC, one of just a handful of schools to be able to claim this feat in the country. As individual squads, your accomplishments this year are impressive. To highlight a few accomplishments for each squad, starting with Public Forum. Our Public Forum squad won a state championship at the novice level. We reached deep out rounds at Apple Valley, Harvard, and Princeton, qualified 5 teams to the TOC, qualified 2 teams to the NSDA and Catholic Nationals while championing multiple novice and JV tournaments on the local level. In speech and extemporaneous speaking, we qualified multiple members to the TOC for the first time in 3 years, qualified 9 to Catholic Nationals, 6 to NSDA Nationals, and broke at every tournament attended during the regular season while championing Glenbrooks, Stanford, UPenn, Arizona State, and Durham, while winning New York State championships in duo interpretation and placing second at states in POI, varsity OI, and HI. In Lincoln Douglas, 2 team members qualified and competed in the TOC for the first time in over 7 years. We broke at multiple national circuit tournaments and reached the finals or semifinals at Villiger, Newark, Lakeland, and Princeton, while placing second in New York State in JV Lincoln Douglas debate. In policy debate, for the first time in recent memory, we qualified 2 teams to the TOC, while 2 more teams received 1 bid. We championed Villiger and received first speaker awards at Harvard and Montgomery Bell. Our policy squad reached deep out rounds, quarterfinals or better, at Harvard, Stanford, Lakeland, Dolores Arthur, and Pennsbury, in addition to having one of the most competitively successful novice policy seasons at Bronx Science in recent memory. In congressional debate, we championed the Sunvitational and Durham Round Robin. Additionally, our congressional debaters qualified more students to the TOC than any other debate team in the country, while also qualifying more than any other team to the New York State Championship. Additionally, our Congress squad received the Sweepstakes Award at the state championship, cementing their legacy as the top Congress squad in the state. I could go on and on and on, but I will stop by saying this. Every squad on this team is incredible, and it's your dedication to speech and debate that honors our past, but makes us excited to see what the future holds. So before we move to our final awards of the evening, I want to reaffirm what I'm most proud of: your team spirit, relentless effort, and friendship. What makes Bronx Science Speech and Debate unique is that we are a team, not a club. And along with that ideal is the expectation that we support each other at all times. If we drop at a tournament, we will watch our fellow teammates compete. There is no exclusion nor exclusiveness. We are a team and we support each other. Over the past 5 years, I have witnessed this in action, and I encourage every team member watching tonight to continue to build an ethos of camaraderie that other schools could only dream of. I charge all of you, from novices to senior varsity students preparing to graduate this week, with the responsibility to continue to think of ways to strengthen our competitive records and team spirit, and always be willing to share ways to grow and improve. Always remember, that we are the standard bearers of a legendary speech and debate program with a rich 51-year history. Remember too, that speech and debate is an activity for mature, responsible students, but ultimately it is your activity and it will be what you make of it. So students, you are the reason why our team is great, and I am beyond proud to be your director. Congratulations on an amazing year, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds for our team. I know beyond a doubt that the future is incredibly bright. I now want to start our special recognitions first by honoring our senior team members. Our seniors have dedicated 4 years of hard work, time, and effort to the team. Our seniors this year have been leaders that saw 39 team members qualify to the TOC, 97 students qualified to the 2021 state championship, 19 students to the Catholic Nationals, and 13 team members to the NSDA National Championship. Our seniors also helped our team reach deep out rounds at Harvard, UPenn, the Sunvitational, Stanford, and the Barkley Forum, while in their careers champion multiple national circuit tournaments like Stanford, UPenn, Durham, Isidore Newman, Sunvite, and the Glenbrooks, while perhaps most impressively, helped our team break at every tournament attended this year that offered elimination rounds. Seniors, your accomplishments are vast, but perhaps most of all, we thank all of you for making our experiences on this team special. We are now going to call the names of our senior team members by squad. When school reopens fully, we will process your NSDA certificate and mail it to your home. Being virtual does not lessen the importance of your membership on this team. And we thank and honor every senior team member watching tonight. With that, the senior roll call by squad. Congressional debate. Captain, Alina Hassan. Captain, Arjun Mazumdar. Novice Director, Sadie Karp. Timothy Brett. Marcus Kim. Kellen Knight. David Vilshansky. Thank you to our Congress seniors. In extemporaneous speaking, Captain Juliet Daniel. Captain Kelly Liu. Novice Director Eva Yukashev. Sarah Akhtari. Samira Begum. Michelle Chen. And Shomit Mian. Thank you so much to our extemporaneous speaking seniors. In Lincoln Douglas debate, Captain Dahlia Becom. Captain William Friedman. Novice Director Yona Litwin. Alexander Chasteen. Noah Getz. James Lamb. Ethan Leung. Leo Mathis. Angela Fung. Aditya Saha. And Anthony Tun. Thank you so much to our LD seniors. In policy debate, Captain Akif Chowdhury. Captain Luca Musk. Jonathan Chen. And Teddy Wei. Thank you to our policy seniors. In public forum debate, Captain Tenzin Dadik. Captain Ayanava Ganguly. Captain Kate Reynolds. And Captain and Novice Director Aaron Mann. Team Manager Kat Balson. Clara Barchdorf. Radia Basher. Maya Chari. Kyle Chen. Andrew Eastwick. Taylor Elliott, Isabel Garcon, Hannah Gu, Avery Look, Lavanya Manikan, Sophie Paritsky, and Sebastian Reardon. Congratulations to our PF seniors. And finally, in speech, Captain Noel Barilli, Captain Enza Jonas Juni, Novice Director Adam Osman Krinsky, Novice Director Chloe Scamiso, Ilana Abrams, Stephen Huang, Cole Jagdeo, Rita Janat, Sarah Leiden, Bailey Stephen, and Ellen Wu. Congratulations, senior speakers. Seniors, your forensic accomplishments are amazing, but most importantly, all of you have been exemplary leaders to the younger members of the team. You have given so much to this team over the past 4 years, whether at Big Bronx or helping each other prep and compete at both local and national tournaments. You represent the best of the Bronx Science Speech and Debate team. And though your time with us is now short, you join a distinguished group of alumni that dates back to 1969. And you are forever members of the Bronx Science Speech and Debate team. Since we are a family, I want you to know that you will always have a home here and you are welcome back at any time. We will miss you, but we thank you for everything you have given to this team. Again, thank you, seniors, an outstanding job. With that, we now move to our final 2 awards of the evening. The award for outstanding service to the speech and debate team goes to a special team member that has gone above and beyond practice and competition participation. This student has demonstrated a dedication to the team through taking charge of our team logistics, helping leadership organize field trip paperwork, and completed some of the most challenging responsibilities at Big Bronx, and was always willing to judge events for our novices. Additionally, this student helped organize the tabulation and organization of NSDA points, which, believe me, is a Herculean effort and a key reason Bronx Science is #1 in the country again. Every week, Kat Balson wrote positive messages to be shared on the school announcements and the website to broadcast our accomplishments to the school community. Additionally, Kat was an active member of the Bronx Science Public Forum Debate Squad and has always brought a positive presence to the team, practices, competitions, and to Big Bronx. Kat, you are an amazing, kind, and dedicated member of our team, and we would like to recognize you for outstanding service to the team. Team members, please join me in recognizing Kat Balson, recipient of the award for outstanding service to the speech and debate team. Congratulations, Kat. And this brings us to our final award of the evening. Our final award tonight is called the Andrew Markoff Spirit of Forensics Award. This award was named after Andrew Markoff, a 2010 Bronx Science graduate and policy debater. In his time on the team, Andrew achieved a Bronx Science record of 407 debate wins, and on March 6th of 2010, Andrew surpassed a 33-year record of 390 debate wins previously held by Steve Gold, a class of 1977 policy debater. This award recognizes not only speech and debate competitive success, but a person who demonstrates the spirit of forensics. This year, we have decided to award the Andrew Markoff Spirit of Forensics Award to a student that has at all times demonstrated the culture and values of the Bronx Science Speech and Debate team. From their very first day with the team 4 years ago, this student was 100% supportive of building our team the right way by making sure to focus on dedication, team spirit, and competitive excellence. This student, Noelle Barilli, led by example by being featured speaker at speech practices, creatively running her practices with Enza, and always helping both novice and varsity members to improve and realize their potential by giving her time to watch speeches and help with cuttings. Noelle was also one of the most dedicated students at Big Bronx, staying until close to 10 p.m. each night at in-person Big Bronx and navigating the halls of PS 95 while always managing to leave the rooms perfectly organized. For you younger speech members, when Big Bronx resumes in person, you will realize how important this is. Noelle, your leadership and kindness to all your squad mates has helped navigate this incredibly difficult year. Virtual speech is not easy. Whether you're recording a video or performing synchronously, your leadership and kindness was essential for all your teammates to achieve success. Throughout this entire year, Noelle always wanted to compete every chance she got. This year, Noelle competed at 17 tournaments and qualified and competed at the Triple Crown, the TOC, Catholic Nationals, and the National Speech and Debate National Tournament. To highlight just a few accomplishments, Noelle was a triple qualifier to the TOC in oral interpretation, dramatic, and duo interpretation, championed UPenn in duo interpretation with her partner, Chloe Scamiso, and was a New York State runner-up in varsity oral interpretation. Noelle, I want you to know that we appreciate everything you have done for our team, enthusiastically learning as a novice, competing with creativity and spirit over 4 years, and leading speech practices along with Enza through the pandemic with grace, kindness, and inspiring leadership. I can say with certainty that you are leaving the team better than you found it. I'll close by saying that during your time on this team, you have been many things, Noelle. A novice, a varsity member, twice a captain, varsity MVP, and a friend to us all. There is one more thing you will now be, Noelle. We will now call you a role model and inspiration to all future members of the Bronx Science Speech and Debate team. Noelle, congratulations on winning the 2021 Andrew Markoff Spirit of Forensics Award. Congratulations. Now, back over to Lauren.
Thank you, Mr. Huth. I'd like to add an additional thank you to all of our beloved seniors. You all have done a phenomenal job at making this team the most successful and fun community ever. It's hard to say goodbye, and we will deeply miss you all. We are so excited to follow the trend you all have set and to keep your fun traditions alive. We're all on to do amazing things. Thank you all for everything. With that, our awards ceremony is finished. Thank you all so much for an amazing season, and we wish you all an awesome summer. See you next year.